Saved by the Bell?
His name is Gojira.
I hope you got your poker faces on because you're gonna need it. We're picking up the action where we left off previously. We are currently about to have a game of poker with Frank Cassidy and some other shady characters, and all fingers at the moment could be pointing towards Frank Cassidy being involved with Joe Dunn's murder. If you have been enjoying this, hit that like button down below, sit back, relax, enjoy the smooth stylings of Godzilla. Pull your notebooks out as well, because I know you've been keeping note to try and help me out with this case. But without further ado, it's time to get this one underway.
Is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up
I've got
his
plenty
sleeve.
of tricks up my sleeve. This isn't my first
The
rodeo
real
when
issue
it
is
comes to
knowing
playing
what to
poker,
play
I can tell you
for
that much.
when there's much more than just money at stake.
Oh, I'm playing to win. When you play poker, you don't play to lose. You play to win it all, baby. That's what we're doing.
Damn it! What again? How many games have you won, Farnham?
Mark my words. Farnham will be calling his wife before the night is over.
Ha! Oh, hey, by the way.
Maybe I'll call your
you guys
wife.
hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Oh, great. Try to Remember pops up again. If you
Anyway,
missed any
Kenny,
episodes, by the way, I'll link it in the
thanks
description
for
down
fixing
below.
the
But
game with
basically,
Cassidy.
this guy here is the real H.M. Farnham II. And we're imitating
bless
him to
you,
find
brother.
out some information. And we've had to kind of flash back to numerous times between this encounter between myself and himself.
Craziest
find
goddamn
out some
Texan in
information.
New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his
I'm
wife.
just going to let him talk. Because if we let him talk, he might
Women
spill the
just
beans.
gotta have their vices. But she's in a rehab clinic now, hooked on tranquilizers and all that.
See, there you go.
That's it, tranquilizers. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on, give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Let's just say it's relatively simple. There's always someone ready to surprise
Let
you,
them know.
relatively speaking.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
What happened, Farnham?
Beginner's luck doesn't last forever.
Maybe they
And
don't
that's when
know.
the real champ comes in. I hope you're ready to lose it all, my friend.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah? So how can I be of help?
What else do we want to kind of poke around with? Let's go with illegal gamblers.
Having to compete with illegal gamblers like that old Leary fella.
Huh? One would almost think that you live in New York, my friend. That son of a bitch killed one of my men and left the poor bastard on my damn porch. But he's a goner now. Ever since
met
the
his
sport
man.
got put on TV, people
That
want a
Dalmatian that got
fair
fucked
game,
up by O'Leary.
honest boxes, and no shady business. You can't break the law anymore like before. Nowadays, they gotta bribe those big network executives to negotiate for broadcasting rights.
Homicidal boxers.
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience
Good to
gets
know.
a kick out of that. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game. Unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
Texan boys respond to a good old beating. Good old,
Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
I suppose I'm going to have to try to remember, right?
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own
We better
vomit
move
would have
him. I'm
made
not going to
my
let him
day.
die.
Even so, I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die. Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
Whoops.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
We'll pick it back up from when we're flipping him over.
No, that son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. If I'd been a communist, perhaps the vision of a millionaire choking on his own vomit would have made my day. Even so,
Now.
I doubt I could have just stood there and watched him die.
Come on, let's get him over this time.
Deserving or not, the man would live.
Ooh, he dropped his wallet. How convenient.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Who's
Come
calling
on,
the bird?
Folly. Children are sacred. I won't
Oh,
put
this
a
Quince,
finger on them until they're 12.
Not just
After
prostitution,
that,
but it's
well,
child prostitution.
Let's just say some men have needs that can only be met by a young girl that age.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
I'm going to make him extinct.
Are you alright, Farnham?
Oh, hang on. What can we suss out here?
That damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society.
Lower than fucking scum, mate. What can I zoom in on?
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Oh, you cheating fucking prick. Oh, I'm gonna relish this. We're gonna rat this bastard out. Don't you worry about that.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Don't fucking try to pull that with me, mate. I saw it.
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Busted. Eat shit.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob. It's 500 more. For washing up. It's a deal.
Good night, Quince. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that.
And good call, Father. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
The fight's back on.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting.
Stone v Yale.
Never
I've got money on
contact
Yale
me
to win,
again
don't forget
into
about that.
your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
Okay, so he's left a fake note pretending to be Frank saying to
Tracks would
basically
be
never
covered the
contact him
following
again,
morning.
stay away.
Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Oh, I was just about to say, is he going to write one posing to be Farnham?
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
Frank Cassidy could well be behind the murder of Joe Dunn. He just proved that killing isn't beyond him at all.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily beating. A real shame. Nothing like a bruised
One
body to
fortunate
help you
man.
to sleep like a baby.
He's got some real fucking shit going on.
Maybe I should have given myself a beating.
Saved by the Bell?
It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please. It was like this when I got here.
Did you touch anything? Because if someone's broken in and you've
Did you
touched
touch
something,
or
you could
move
be
anything in
compromising
here?
the
Only
crime
the
scene.
phone.
Good.
See, I'm learning this shit.
Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
Is there anything missing?
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
We've got ourselves a footprint. We might be able to cross-reference that with the footprints downstairs.
What are you doing?
Do you
Do
think
you
the
like
person that killed
sardines?
Joe Dunn would have been
Excuse me?
stupid enough to
Do
come
you
back?
like sardines?
Ugh.
I gotta love me some sardines. Not really. They're fucking disgusting. Oh, the gun hasn't been
Looks
put
like
back
the
yet.
burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Maybe Sonia still has the
Not that I
gun?
suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money.
Did they take anything?
No, although...
We know she picked the gun back up at the hospital. We saw it.
When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
Let's choose to believe her. Let's go on the hunch that she's
That's too
definitely
bad.
put it back and
It
it's been
looks like
stolen.
they took it.
Who would steal a gun? Leave all this paperwork and shit behind, but only steal the gun. Who? I don't understand. there any deductions we can make here? We've got 2 deductions we can make. And that doesn't work. Nope. See, when it comes to making deductions like this, it's really a game that's hit and miss. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for here.
The footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint or in different shoes.
Okay, so it's not O'Leary's shoes that left those footprints, so that doesn't rule him out. It just means he didn't step in the paint. I don't think there's anything else in here for me to find. Thank you, Miss Dunn. You're looking fine today. The question remains,
Is this
what the fuck am I
yours?
supposed to be doing with myself
I think
now?
it belongs to the new cleaning lady.
Is this yours?
I think it belongs to the new cleaning lady. Mary just wasn't working out, so she left.
Clarice Freeman?
Working out, or you told her
Yes.
to fuck off?
You think she did this?
Because we all know they were keeping it a secret, the good old relationship between Mary and Joe. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh. What was that? A piece of jean fabric on the stairs that led to the gym rooftop. Maybe it belongs to the assailant? That means the cleaner's
Wait
still
here,
going to be up on
please.
the roof? Maybe? Either that or the cleaner came down from the roof and she was the one who made the call about the place being ransacked. Scratch that, she's fucking dead. She got messed up. And this would purely be a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. She didn't deserve this.
Ah, damn.
Didn't deserve this in the slightest.
Could be a knife wound. The murder was brutal. I can just picture her saying, "Honey, I found a job. We're finally gonna make ends meet."
God damn. That sucks. So whoever was looking for shit in that room doesn't have any problem getting a little bit full on with just anybody, really. Didn't deserve that at all. Is it the same person who killed Joe? That's the more prudent question. Oh, Sonia. It's almost like the gym's
I want you to
cursed.
call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Good. Do you have the keys? If the murderer didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
Looks like we're heading to Joe Dunn's house next, and if Sonia hasn't been there yet, like she says, maybe we can start finding some things that are going to point us in the right direction, because we've been led astray in a pretty big way. Since working out Bobby Yale didn't kill Joe, we really haven't had anything definitive fall in our lap. Coming in! Anyone else find it weird that it was chained from the inside? Anybody? If Sonia hasn't been through here yet, how was it locked from the inside? Like with that chain? Think about that. However, ladies and gentlemen, as unfortunate as it is, it's going to bring this episode to a close. I want to thank you all for joining me as always. Hopefully we can start picking up a little bit of heat and work out what's going down, because as I mentioned, we've hit a bit of a roadblock. If you have been enjoying this, continue to hit that like button down below. It goes a long way to supporting the channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you happen to be new, feel free to go check out everything else that's going down on the channel. And if you enjoy that, well, there's only one thing for you to do, and that's hit that subscribe button down below. Pledge your allegiance to the God Zero Nation. I'm looking at you, looking at you, and you in the back. I'm looking at you too. In the description down below, not only will you find links to the Blacksad playlist, you'll also find links to my social media accounts. If you don't follow me on those, go ahead and do so. What are you waiting for? But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.